Adding fractions, estimation strategies, item 4235. You need to mix 1.5 quarts of soda and 3 2/3 quarts of juice to make a fruit punch. Which choice is the smallest size bowl that will hold this mixture? So I'm taking soda and I'm taking punch and I'm pouring them in the same bowl. That's adding. So I'm adding these two fractions together, adding fractions. And I gotta get it to fit in the bowl. So if I put 1.5 together with 3 2/3, well, let's just look at the whole numbers. 1 plus 3, that's 4. So our bowl needs to be at least 4 quarts, probably more. These are all 4 or greater. That's all right, so we're not done yet. 4 quarts. Now let's look at our fractions. We got 1/2 plus 2/3. All right. Well, 1 plus 3 is 4, and we've got a half, but we still have the 2/3. So if we choose this bowl, it's going to be too small because 1 1/2 plus 3 2/3 has got to be greater than 4.5. So it can't be 4.5. It's not big enough. Let's look at the next one, 5 quarts. So let me start writing some of this down. 1 plus 3 quarts, that is 4 quarts. But we also have 1/2 plus 2/3. So 5 quarts, is that going to be enough? Well, we've got our 4. But what is 1/2 plus 2/3? Now we're estimating. We don't have to find out exactly, but I know that 2/3 is greater than 1/2. I know that because I'm picturing it in my head. I'm picturing a circle model or a bar model. I know that 2/3 is more than 1/2. So if I have 1/2 plus greater than 1/2, the total is going to be greater than 5 because 1/2 plus 2/3, that's more than 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus more than 1 is more than 5. So 5 quarts is also not enough. What about 5.5? Is that going to work? 4 plus 1/2 plus 2/3. 4.5 plus 2/3. Well, it's going to be more than 5, but I don't think it needs to be as big as 6. I think this is the best estimate here. Let's check it. Oh, I did a good job. The estimated sum of 1.5 quarts and 3 2/3 quarts is greater than 5 and less than 5.5. So we chose correctly. Didn't need to be 6. That was too big.